Yeah, we got a lot of dirt. Ah, check this out. What is that? Almost nothing is the same. Oh! I'm this close to saying I'm not going to the show tomorrow, and I need to get out of here. What is that? Life forms. Welcome to Rip Roaring Garage. I'm Alex, and we're going to be reviving this old car here. First, gotta get all this covering off of it. Holes everywhere. This is a 1973 Lincoln Continental. You've seen this before on the channel. We're doing that review thing. Unfortunately, I had to kind of park it because I didn't have any time. Thanks, VA. But I think it's fitting for one of my more popular videos to be the 100th episode. Now, I have no idea how I'm going to do with the other revival because the patient doesn't want to live. Yeah, I'm talking to you, buddy. Let's do a walk around, see what we're dealing with. Yeah, we got a lot of dirt. This is why usually you get rust. Like, holy crap. That was not there last time I had it. Headlight covers are up. Most of the rust is like from this area up. Huh, that's not bad. That's bad. Got a dent here. Bumper chrome is fine. Not bad. Yeah. Crunch. That's a dead giveaway. You got rust in the roof. Let's check out the trunk, see what we got in here. Alright, so we got a binder, because all of my cars have binders. We got a spare tire. Oh, wow, check that out. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be good anymore. We need a new tire. We need a new spare and a new rim. This is from a 66 Continental, this cover. As you can see, the shag 70s porn carpet here. We got a chair, the extendable wand thingy. Oh, I remember this. Zeo Trap odor and moisture control. Yeah. Do we have a jack? Oh, we do have a jack. Let's take it out. All right. I don't know why we got all these bags. Towels. Got a belt. Got the foot. Is that how it goes? Okay, well, it works. This goes here. I think. Yeah. And you just grab it underneath the bumper and you're in business. You need a pipe, which I don't seem to have. Ain't so bad because I did an overhaul. Now the story of this car, I bought it in 2013. Can't believe it's been that long. And what had happened was this car used to belong to some steel mill somewhere up either Buffalo or Syracuse. The steel mill, you know, went all bankrupt and whatnot. And it sat in a field buried in mud up to about, you know, we saw those lines of rust holes. So you'd think that, okay, floorboards gone. So obviously knowing all that, nothing worked. It was like I bought it for parts for my other one, not knowing that 73 and 72, almost nothing is the same. From thickness of the glass, nothing. It just looks the same, but they're different mounting and all that. Totally irrelevant to what I'm saying right now, but I figured, well, okay, let me get to the electrical. Found all the shorts. I decided to take everything out in the interior, seats, everything, and rip out the carpet, which was trashed. It was nasty. But you can't find this shag carpeting in black. So I did, you know, the only sensible thing. Clean it with pet cleaner, leave it outside in the rain for about a week, and washing it every day, and then put duct tape and, you know, little remnants, and I'll show you that in a bit. Now this is the original color, black. It's a triple black car. This is the giveaway that the car is pretty much, you know, original, at least trunk lid. The jacking procedures. Now this is a town car option. For those of you Lincoln nerds out there, the easiest way to recognize a town car from an early 70s Continental is, other than the badging, that script on the trunk lid, you got on the sail panel, you got this other additional script, but they will have the vent windows. And there's another script inside the car on the dash. Speaking of, let's check out the interior. So we're missing door panels. And as the area, I don't know if you can see, yeah, actually on camera you can see much better than in real life. Musty. If crusty could smell, this is what it smelled like. You know, headliner's pretty good. I used it as a daily driver. It was cool. Working out the bugs, you know how it is. Park a car and then you bring it back to life and it'll try to kill you. Brake lines blue, front, then rear. Yeah. That's a nice sound. Still comfy. And this happened recently. I didn't buy it that way. I bought it with the dash intact. Same with this. This was not, you know, so jacked up. Yes, man, it is hot in here. Oh, what do we got here? We got some papers. Papers, please. Oh, state inspection. So we got some unknown. Emerson, Lake and Palmer. C'est la vie. Bob Dylan's greatest hits. Billy Joel. Oh, Death Disco Party. We have a passenger side armrest ashtray thingamabob. Don't know why it's here. Some pens. It looks like rodent stuff. At least the early signs of it. Alright, what do you got here? Filled up tank gas on 73 Lincoln. 417.9 something gallons. 19.5 gallons. 45,386 miles. Oh, this is his mileage. Okay. Gotta get out of there. It's way too freaking hot. Ooh. Let the old girl get cooled down. Oh, it's a boy. Yeah, this door was, something's wrong there. Now, the sad part of the story is that the owner that I got it from, this is a young kid, and he did the typical, you know, I found like a stack of receipts for carb cleaner, and he put a Holly, wasn't the right one. You know, those high intensity plugs without changing the ignition, things like that. He didn't know what he was really doing. And then I found out that he died in some sort of skydiving or skiing accident or whatnot, and his name, August James. Now, maybe it's wrong. Maybe the guys that, you know, his relatives that I bought it from, maybe they're not, they weren't telling me the whole truth or whatnot. And it would be cool, I think, so if the family, if they kind of see that the guy's not forgotten. He was, I think, from upstate New York, had relatives down in like central Jersey. So if you know August James, send them the link to the video. I kind of do that with all my cars, find the original owner. I wanted to flip it for a moment there, but I'm a really bad businessman. Every car I bought, I end up keeping. Yep. This is like all the receipts I was saying, you know, carburetor repair kit, like a billion of these. Deneen's Repair Service, Little Falls, New York. Obviously here we got the Marty reports. I was able to get, shut up, the Eminger report. This is a really cool thing to get from Kevin Marty. There was this little old lady that worked for Ford in the records department. She would just gather up all the receipts, the invoices from the factory to the dealer of all the special cars. So this, you would see the price, $6,600, brand new to the dealer. Now obviously the window sticker shows 86, actually built November 8th, 1972. So this is one of 161, and it comes with 13 gallons at $5.20. Jim August, I guess he bought it for $500 deposit, then 200, 300. How much did he spend on this thing? 7,650? Bro, you got had. I mean, I love it, but damn. Yeah, I did confirm that Harvey Stewart was a dealership in Syracuse. The original owner was Albert Slocum. I mean, it's better than being fast, right? He was in Ilion, New York. This is the owner card. An invitation to a new dimension of sound. Lincoln Owner's Manual, 40,000 mile Michelin Certificate of Warranty. This envelope can also be used as a litter bag. Please don't litter, bag it. What I did last, let's see. Brakes were fixed, inspection is due, and that's it. There's no open write-ups after that. But technically, the car should start. Let's get under the hood, get a little dirty, and see if we can crank the old guy up. Check your brakes, check your oil, check your distributor coil. Close the hood, looking good, time to cruise around the hood. But you ain't gonna start. They tell me that being old and cranky is a bad thing. But if your car and you're old and cranky, isn't that a good thing? All right, I know, I'm gonna stop with my humor. All right, 73 was also the first year where they put the hood latch inside so you don't get your battery stolen. I wanna check the oil. So we're a little bit low. Ow. Freaking hood latch in my head. Looks okay. Yeah, it needs a changing. Might as well check the oil while we're here. Ow, fingers. Oh, we're good. We got no leakage, clean fluid. Come on. Get in there. Holy crap, get in there. Ah, one. There we go. All right, let's check our coolant. It is kind of, well, a little bit low, but considering he sat for a while. That's also the clutch that just went kaplooey. Oh, there we go. It's spinning. Power steering. I think we're low. Holy crap, we are low, yeah. That's gonna need to be done. I'm gonna try starting it now. I'm okay with the oil and the levels. I'm gonna close the doors. Oh, really? Well, ain't that just dandy? What happened here? Oh yeah, rust. I have no idea. Camera, can you move please? What the hell's going on here? Look at all this. I'm just destined to deal with rust. Comment down below, which view do you want? From up here? Or from the exhaust, you know, the loud end. Loud end, gotcha. If you do the right maintenance the first time, the car will last a lot better, a lot longer. All right. Let's put the battery terminals. That would help. Oh, I have a feeling the battery's dead as a doornail. Let's give it a crank. You want to be careful of your caution fan. Caution fans are very cautious. Incidentally, it's one of the most expensive parts for these cars because they all get broken. But we're not done, okay? This is just what I wanted to do for today. So in about 5 seconds flat, you're gonna start seeing more than you ever thought you wanted to know about a 73 Continental. So, I'm gonna snap my fingers and we're gonna go in time. I wanna show you my 72's headlight covers. They're still down. The vacuum is holding. Haven't started that car in about, I don't know, 2 years, maybe more, since I moved in. But the 73 is not doing so bad either. I mean, normally these should stay down for like months. Obviously 2 years like my 72 is great. But you know, realistically, if they hold down like while you're at a car show, that's good enough for these old cars. There's a vacuum system and I'll show you some of the components, but we got to do an oil change first. UPS just came. Not crease, whatever. Hey! All right, so problem. You see? So I spend as much time on my back as a freaking I know. All right, so I had to go to the parts store again. I call the parts store the bordello because I always seem to get. Oh, camera, you're in the way, buddy. Come on. Oh, freaking that. Now you're in my way. Of course not. Forgot the battery. Freaking A. Oh. Ow. All right, there. Good. All right. All right, so we're gonna let that cook. Now these older cars where you don't have the harness that kind of keeps everything in place, I like to put little masking tape and write down the position of the cylinder. 6, 7, 8. Now I'm still gonna double check them, but it makes life easier. Okay, so then remove your spark cable, plugs, boots, shoes. Ow, for the love of God. All right, now this is the tougher one because there's like a million things in the way, but nothing compared to, you know, modern cars. And pop right out. I like to remove them with the clip. Just get them out of the way. Carefully so you don't lose the tag you just put on. I don't know, there's something very satisfying about this pop. Ah, check this out. Alright. I'm like ripping chunks off of it.
But the other thing is gone.
Alright, well, that's going to have to be resolved. Not sure why it happened this way, but definitely going to have to resolve that. Okay, so you're going to need a flex joint to get to the number 5. Am I tightening? I'm tightening. Why am I not? Come on, get your head in the game. Ah. Are you coming? Of course you're on the ground. Where'd you go? That hurt my back. That's not bad. That's a good... That's normal. But look at that corrosion there, man. AF42. All right, next. You know what? Let's try that. Battery's going low. Right my eye sockets. Oh, burn my cornea. Get out. I'm gonna read them in a bit. That's why I'm putting them in order. No. What is that? It's like a treasure hunt down there. All sorts of crap. Back kills me. Why are you being a pain, huh? My hands are too big. Okay. Number 7. Little lean. Okay. Forgetting something, buddy? You're way too loose, buddy. You don't want your spark plugs to be too loose. Yeah. You can see better than me now. Again, lean, which means you might run hot, but you're not running hot, so I'm inclined to say you're good. Okay, so I'm gonna continue on with the rest, and I'm gonna show you the oil filter. It's also one of, well, it's not really a bad spot. It's just, I was an idiot when I put the car this close to this car. You know, because that's ample space. Okay, let's do this one-handed. Okay, we're on it. Okay, I'm gonna loosen you up. Oh, you're tight. Of course not. Oh man, you are definitely way too tight. Oh. All right, no joke. That was like 70 foot-pounds. Yeah, you want to be careful, not like me. You want to basically go slow. And you're good too. So I got all my plugs. And it seems like 7 and 8 are a little bit oily. Now, this engine, like I said, it's sat, and I've never opened it up. I don't think I did sparks on this. Bad on me, I know. All right, now it's time to do the filter. There. Need a light. Where the hell did I put it? All right, time to do the filter. Why is there water here? She had to use the hose. Yeah, we need to do that filter there. Yeah, look at that. That's gross. And there be the filtre. No more dripping. Let's get the filter, the catch pan in line. And start. Should be able to do this. Rags the riches. Yeah, I'm not in a good position, aren't I? Ow! Oh, that fucking hurt. Yeah, I ain't as strong as I used to be. A little more distance so I can clear the oil pan. Oh my God, get in there. There you go. Ow, my freaking arm. You always want to make sure that the gasket comes off with the filter. I'm just gonna dunk you in here, buddy. You okay with that? All right. It's not because you guys are, all the oil particles are bad. You've done your job, now you can go retire and relax in the great recycling bin of the shop. Okay, I'm going insane here. No visible, no feelable thingamabobs. We are good. Now the next thing to do is to put the plug back in. If I can find the damn thing. Where did I put you? Question is, oh, I put you in the bucket. Joy of joys. No, I put you in the bucket. I'm gonna fish you out. Plug you back. Yeah. All right, so now you're gonna tighten this until you fart. That's good enough. A little bit more, never hurt. All right, I'm gonna clean that up a little bit. That. Oh, this is just all sorts of professional here. I have to get out of here. All right, so now I'm going to be putting things back. Before this camera decides to overheat and catch fire, maybe some of you guys might recommend a better camera than a GoPro. It's making life difficult because I don't want to wait for the damn thing in the freezer. Yes, I put the damn thing in the freezer. All right, so got some generic oil, 10W40, got the ZDDP, say that 5 times fast. Got a little bit of the Prestone antifreeze because it's a bit low. And somewhere I forgot to get the ATF. Type F Fords take Type F in the transmission and Type F in the power steering. Spark plugs and a filter. Oh! What the okay, so we're gonna put our filter in an FL1. Standard pretty much for all these cars. Okay, make sure that your gasket isn't all kinked and whatnot. And I'm gonna get a dip of old oil and just get it all sloppy. It would help if I feel my hands right now, but I don't, so. All right, make sure you get it nice and straight. Helps if I see anything, because the camera is leaning up against the shop light. All right, it's moving nice and smooth. Tighten it. Don't go nuts with it, just good and tight. Well, not, that's a little less than good and tight. This is tired after a 16-hour shift tight. That's good. Now, I know some people like to put the date and all that, which is a good idea, but since you guys saw all my records, it's going to be documented in there, which is more precise. So I'm not going to go through the effort of double, whatever. Oh. All right, so now I'm going to be putting in the spark plugs. I don't like doing this, and I'll show you why in a bit. Now, again, you always want to make sure that the gap is right. I measured them before, take my word for it. But just know that for 460, they should come pre-gapped. If you're really not sure, and if you did it before, you know, you can just kind of eyeball it, especially for a non-performance application. All right, I'm gonna put this in by hand just snugly. I don't want to go all crazy. All right, and kind of like that. This is a dumb idea, but I'm dumb right now. Never put anything metallic between your battery terminals. All right, that's one problem with this light. Not good in this position. Get out of the way. Normally I cut out all the times when I'm damn right crying in pain, and one of them is right now. I was gonna do, did I tighten that right? I was gonna do my tune-up with timing light and measuring the vacuum and points, gap, dwell, but I ain't gonna lie, my back is done. I just want to button the car up, get it started again, make sure everything's all good, no leaks, and want to make it to a car show. I already fixed the rust, well, temporarily, but I got the rust on the fender, and I kind of figured out it was a replacement fender from a junkyard car. It was white. This car is originally black, so that was a replacement. All right, so we got our plugs in. I'm gonna start putting them back. Number 4. 4 numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You want to make sure you feel the snap. There you go. That's number 1. And put that back in there. Oh God. This car was basically the last car I really got back on the road. With my messed up spine, I really just kind of need this for me to know that I can still do these things and that I'm not totally useless and pathetic and just meant for a VA shelter. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, time for the oil. Always want to make sure that you got your plug back in. Of course. Well, they do say it's not meant for that. But, Really? Now you're gonna die on me? It is what it is. I just want to do these things. So that's 5 quarts. Lucas oil, which I always wondered if there was a relation between Lucas Electric. It's a little thicker, like honey. And just leave it there. Come on. I still got the steady hands, don't I? And to think I used to be able to shred on the guitar like crazy. Yeah, how do you like them apples? Not a drop. Yeah, I still got it. Jesus, how much are you drinking, boy? Put the oil cover back on. Gasket looks horrible, but that's fine. Now, some of you guys that know Lincolns and Fords will realize that this is not right for a 73. But the car did not have it when I bought it. And a buddy of mine just gave this to me. Oh, here we go. Oh, put you back in. Why are you always in my eye socket? Of course. Whoa. Okay, type F. It's about between 1/4 and 1/2 quart. There we go. Make sure we get all of our stuff inventoried. You don't want a random tool hitting the fan and, hello, destroying everything. I know somebody did that. Had a mag light, fell right down there and just kept twirling and twirling. The mag light did not survive. All right, so now it's time to see if he still starts. All right, so that's the gauge you want to pay attention to, your oil pressure gauge. Temperature, don't worry about that for now. Fuel, current, we got charging. It only controls the light, has no connection to the fuel sending unit and the gauge. But it's only the light, has a separate electronic little thing. Whoa. I like to use one of these canisters. Keeps things clean. And the blue one, the kerosene one, is because I don't use kerosene. It's easy to remember that don't use that. Now there's one more job that needs to be done. Paperwork, because that's kind of boring, to be honest. So it rained, and it really brings out how dirty this car is. I know some channels that kind of fake a car being dirty, but this is the kind of mold and algae that only age can bring out. Anywho, like my nutsack, this stuff I'm gonna put at the wheels, because tomorrow I'm gonna clean everything up. I want to paint them up a little bit, make them nice and prettier. And I'm gonna put the shiny shine. I don't know. Oh. Hello. Well, ain't that a... Oh, it's everywhere. Oh. Okay. This one's better. This one's good. This one's just low. Oh, look at that. Look at that. This is garbage too. Man, these Coopers just didn't last all that great. We need tires. But that'll have to wait. Right now I'm going to do a fuel filter. Okay, let's get underneath here and find that filter. There it is. And get our bucket. Our pan. Now you notice this has this the return style filter. I just left that in place. It's probably all chunks by now. Oh, fuel. Try not to splash on the camera, please. Oh, for the love of God, it's everywhere. Oh, for the love of God. I need a bolt or something. Really? Oh, going up, right up my arm. That is just nice. Where's the screwdriver? There we go. Alright. Now you can stay like that. Now I can work on you without getting a 93 octane shower. Oh, of course. All right, on the camera. Look at that. That is just horrible. I got one of these, 33003. It's wrong. And let's see, maybe it'll fit. Maybe just He-Man it in there, right? Yeah. If it's the wrong size, just freaking shove it in. Alright, has a little arrow. Gotta keep that in mind. Oh. You just don't want to go in there, do you? Alright, and now I can tighten him. This one's the annoying one. I'm going to double check. Yep, arrow's in the right direction. We're going to do this fast. Alright. Now the reason why it's flowing so much is I think the tank is more or less full and all that pressure is just pushing it all the way to 20 feet to up here. Now again, this is not a particularly difficult job, but for me it's very painful, man. Oh, okay, get out of the way there. Because holding my arms up is one of the things when like those pain management doctors, they like, oh, you know, touch your toes, do this, do that, yada yada. And this is the crap that really freaking hurts. Alright, that seems fine. You always want to make sure that this, your fuel, little additional inline, is not going to be somewhere where it can be snagged, branch, fan, or up on top. I kind of go for the stock look. That's why I keep it there. But that's done. And it really cleaned out that bolt nice and pretty. Alright. You want to cut it open and see what's inside? I thought so. Alright. Okay. It's actually not that bad. If you see inside, there's not a lot of contamination. It's actually mostly coming from my fingers. This tank is pretty good. What? I'm washing my hands with the fuel filter. You got a problem with that? It's a solvent. Oh, I cut myself, of course. The economy filter. Okay, so we're gonna save on this stuff.
This is gas.
Yes. Now, this process is called decanting, where heavier sediments stay, and I kind of want to go slowly, where you start to see all the crud, and that's good enough. Oh, great. I had a spider web inside my filter. Looking at this gas, yeah, now you can see that it is old. It should be a lot clearer, but it's good enough to run the car. Okay. Now, I did say I'm not going to do the actual tune-up, because one thing I do recommend is whenever you do the tune-up on a carbureted car or anything that depends on the atmosphere's pressure, do it in the same kind of weather and conditions where you typically drive. Now, since I drive this car in the summer when it's nice and sunny, that's when I want to, how I want to tune the carburetor. And it's a nasty, cloudy day, low atmospheric pressure, so I can guarantee if I did it now, it's going to run like crap when it is sunny and nice. So I'm going to hold off on that. But I can still get the gunk removed and all the carbon buildup with the, Italian tune-up, Romanian tune-up, or even a Bulgarian tune-up. It's B-12 from Bulgari. Now first, get the car to open wide. Come on. The doctor's in. I don't think that was heard, but I shot my ass if I'm waterboarding it. No, I'm just feeding it a medicine. Gotta take your medicine. The car's vibrating now. It's running a little rough, which is to be expected because this car was timed with all that gunk in it. I removed the gunk, now conditions change, so I'm gonna have to do that. But we'll see if I have time tomorrow, because I can't do it today. It's still a crummy day, and I still have to wash and purify it, because, I mean, I can't even write on it because that's not, I wrote PIP. It's raining, and it doesn't look like it's gonna stop anytime soon, so I'm gonna cut it for here. We got one more day until, I think it might be the biggest, well, maybe not the biggest, but one of the biggest car shows in Rockland County, and I do want to try to make it, but we can't go like that. Okay, it's time to clean up the car, but I don't know what happened last night, but I think a raccoon just had Taco Tuesday. Yeah, that wasn't a good joke. At least it's dry now, because it was like wet dog food. Okay, so I already started on the power washing, and look what was underneath the wheel well. You really want to get some waterproof lights and just wash that stuff out. I mean, mud will gather in there and just sit there and rot away your car. All right, so we're gonna start with the nasty part. what the hell that is. Okay, so you get the idea. Problem is that it's actually not coming off all that easy, so I'm gonna have to use the good old-fashioned bucket and sponge. I was gonna say screw it and not soap up the car, but what I'm gonna do is this. I'm using Brillo pads to get basically this faded paint. I'm not sure if it's worth it since I'm gonna try to sand down anyways, but there's a lot of nasty stains. I don't know what the hell was on this car. It's actually making a difference. You're not gonna see it now because it's all wet, and this is called a Craigslist polish. You just get the car wet, take the photos, and put it online. I know what I got. I gotta get back to work. This is a big ass car. Yeah, wouldn't it be nice if it was like this, huh? If only. We still got a lot of work to do. I'm gonna pick out this area because I'm at the point where it don't matter, and I gotta let that guy, what's his name, you know, Ammo NYC, the detail guy, you know, I gotta make him look good. What the hell am I doing here? Said the guy that doesn't even open the freaking bottle. Yep. I don't know if the orange pad on these means the same as other pads. And I don't know, I'm gonna do like, that's good enough. Sit on 2. Very lightly, I'm going to spread it around. Now, obviously, this is not the tool for the job, but this is what I got, and I'm not buying another one. I'm broke. I'm not doing anything here. Yeah, that ain't gonna do anything. Problem is, this ain't spinning. It's just buzzing. Again, serves me right for listening to idiot YouTubers. This ain't gonna do squat. Let's see what we did, or rather didn't do. Yeah, we didn't do squat. I'm actually doing better just doing this by elbow grease. This is gonna take eons. Unless I go out and buy one, like a cheap one from AutoZone or something. Okay, so it took going around town forever to find one of these stupid things. I don't know, Griot's Garage. Never heard of them, probably a piece of crap. $170. Comes with a computer cable, because, you know, like a computer. Let's see what happened. Wow. Wow. Okay, now I got about 15 hours of this to do. Wow. Right? Before, after. Yeah, I'm sweaty mess, but I'm pleased. It ain't perfect, don't get me wrong. I don't know if the camera picks up all the imperfections, but it'll be good enough for the show. Good enough for a broken old guy like me, right? Anyways, I got a lot of work still to do. I keep taking breaks, procrastinating. So, you know, it's like 10 freaking o'clock and this is what I'm doing. No, we're low. So this is what we got so far. It's not looking very good. At least I don't think so. I didn't get around to do the tires and wheels. I didn't get around to do the vinyl top. I didn't touch the interior nor the glass. Just getting this thing looking like a polished turd. That's pretty much it. So I don't know. I mean, look at that. That's horrible. That's just horrible. And then I use his mother's product, and that's what that did. So never using mother's again. Talk about crappy freaking products. Who the hell are they making for? People with supercars and that's it, with brand new paint? Well, the rest of us poor schmucks don't have that luxury. We got these. But hey, last time I'm fooled by them. Anyways, I'm going to bed. It's 10 o'clock. And I'm in a lot of freaking pain. Like, I'm this close to saying I'm not going to the show tomorrow, and I might even go to the ER because yeah. Good morning. Oh, it's the day of the show, and I did as much as I could. I did touch up the wheels and tires, but there's one more thing I gotta get done. Yeah. All right. It's crooked and you can't see it. Perfect. I'm a professional. All right, let's just see if the old guy starts. I'm trying not to rev it and warm it up too much because it's Sunday and it's early. Yeah, try not to hit anything on the way out. Good boy. Oh yeah. Got brakes, got brakes. Yeah, backing out of here is like, by the time I can actually see, I'm already blocking the road. What is that? Yep.
How you doing, kid?
I just lost my oil pump.
Who?
My oil pump.
Your oil pump?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Fingers of night will soon surrender.
Damn, everybody's already in. All right, I'm gonna park. So I made it to the car show. Car's giving me some sort of trouble, but we'll see if it's just a sending unit or if it's actually the oil pump. Hopefully it's just a sending unit. So, but this is a freaking challenge. 2 days of hell, but we're here. We're at the car show just to prove it to myself and whatnot. So I'm gonna have a cold one. Well, non-alcoholic, but cold one nonetheless. Chill, and I'll see you in a bit. So the show's over, time to go home, have a couple of beers, and a better reward than any trophy is knowing that you put all you got into your car and that you like it and it makes you feel good. And this car makes me feel good. So remember, oil is thicker than blood, and I'm out.